It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
May trying again here on 2nd. Completes this one to Baker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Javon Baker with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 39. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. From the shotgun, McCarthy. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. Finds his man, Waddle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. He finds him right side. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the pistol snap to May. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
May now on 3rd down. This one taken in by Baker. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Working quickly here. May throwing for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Keon White there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Another carry for him. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns break the tie here in the first. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. First down throw for May. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Polk. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a New England first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll run here on first down. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. May now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
May not a throw on 3rd. That's caught for the first. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it. Interception. Greg Newsome has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Room to run inside the 20. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Juju Brents with a pick.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running this one left. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw for it with May. He fires one deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time?
Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. Javon Baker with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to wind up out of bounds right where the former touchback used to be, along the 25-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. No, check, Panther. Check out.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hauled in by Waddle. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The Browns close in and take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find a throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
Now May on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going deep across the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
60. Here we go.
Throwing is May. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got his target, it's Baker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Cut 19. Track 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
May on 1st and 10. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team is going to excel in 3 phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one complete to Njoku. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds Judy near the sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Judy there to grab it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Touchdown, Cleveland! Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tack on 7 more to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 range. Go.
May now from the gun. Completes this one to Baker. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Made a throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down throw for May. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good bead on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
To the air yet again, May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hook.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but... They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. On target to Waddle. Has some daylight through the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Give now to the running back. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He fires one deep down the right sideline.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here we go. Set.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a first down.
70 Timberwolf. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Cut near the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown.
Broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours.